I thank both of you for what you do. Thanks for your hard work to try to take care of the national security. Joan Richardson, can you talk a little bit about, first, your ability to sort of watch what's happening in the area that you're responsible for, and do you have the resources you need to be able to monitor what's going on, and do you have good partners with the military and countries outside of our country?
So we have outstanding partners, Senator, that want to work with us, and very willing partners. And to be able to see everything, see the malign activity, be able to spot it, be able to go after it, you got to see it in order to go after it. And so the domain awareness, as I've talked to this committee before, I get about 2% of the DoD ISR, gets after about 17% of my requirement. And I would just say in terms of the urgency right now being at an all-time high, narcotics flow being at an all-time high, my capability and capacity to see is at an all-time low for my allocated resources.
So what do you need?
So I would need the resourcing in terms of the platforms. I would say in terms of allocated forces, the ideal platform would be a P8 with a long dwell, long duration, being able to see. I would say anywhere from 4 to 6, which is what Southcom had a couple of years ago, and those went away about a year ago in January. And also for our partner nations, their ability to see as well, the ground-based radars are very important.
So Guyana now is a rich country with lots of oil, and they've got a lot of bad actors around them. From a national security standpoint for us, and also to make sure they continue their democracy, what support do we need to provide, and what support can you provide?
That is a very willing partner, Guyana, and the relationship that we have with Guyana, fastest growing economy in the world right now because of the light sweet crude that was discovered off their shores. But they are very vulnerable in terms of their capacity and being able to, our embassy there needs to be a little bit bigger to help them channel and guide them with all these new additional resources. My little DoD team needs to be a little bit bigger as well. But they can be a stabilizing factor in the region, Guyana, just by fact of where they're located. They're a neighbor to Venezuela, also to Brazil and Suriname, but a very willing partner.
Thank you. Joe Van Hert. Southern border, there's been conversation in D.C. that the military could go in and secure the entire southern border, and I know we have National Guard down there that are helping the southern border. Without taking a policy position whether we should or shouldn't do it, is there really the ability, does the military really have the ability to have much of an influence on the security of their southern border?
Senator, within the authorities we have, we can't do that, but our military, the most professional, capable on the planet, if tasked to do that, absolutely we could. That's a policy decision, as you alluded to. We have incredible capability to do whatever we desire to do as the United States military.
So, and I'm sorry you might have answered this question before I got here. Talk about hypersonics and our ability to defend ourselves against hypersonics.
I'm not tasked to defend against hypersonics in the homeland, with the exception of cruise missiles. Where I'm most concerned is about my ability to detect and provide threat warning as the NORAD commander and attack assessment because of the erosion of strategic stability that has for providing continuity of government and nuclear force posture survival.
All right.
We can talk more in a classified session. I'll give you some more details.
All right. Thank you.
Senator Kelly, you're recognized.